It's got an hard-on for me.
Do you know there's a reason why you've been stopped before?
No.
I think it might be.
No.
You don't know why it is?
No.
Very on edge, aren't you?
I've been stopped 3 times. This is the 4th.
Watch closely. This man gets stopped 4 times in a single day by Manchester police, does absolutely nothing wrong, not once, and still cannot walk 20 feet without another officer stepping in front of him. No crime. No suspicion. No explanation. Just a man on a public street being treated like a target while an entire citywide surveillance operation runs around him. Armed cops, plainclothes officers, search dogs, and every single one of them ends up with nothing. Because there is nothing to find. Stay locked in, because what unfolds over the next few minutes is one of the most jaw-dropping displays of unchecked street power you will see. And the auditor does not flinch once.
I'm sure.
Cheerio.
See you later.
Sure? You're not going to follow us, are you?
Oh no, I don't do any follow. I try and stay away.
We're deploying all around the city.
Oh.
And we try and deploy unpredictably. Sort of no one knows where we're going.
Well, you're hardly conspicuous in that, are you?
That's not really the point. The point is so people see me. You know, because I'm wearing this bright yellow.
I can spot you playing clothes. Obviously, they're not very clever. They've got the big ear things. So there was one on Market Street about 3 minutes ago.
But again, that's kind of the point as well. So if there is anyone looking to be up to no good, they can kind of, hey mate, okay, they can kind of see us, and they know that we're about. So hopefully, if someone's looking to do something wrong or commit any offences, think twice about it if they know that cops are there.
Okay.
That's fair though, isn't it?
Okay.
And I'm sure all the nice people that are out and about will be quite happy.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah, fine. I just like to be left alone. That's all. If I'm not doing anything, then I just like to be left alone.
I think the police already spoken to you today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, one foreign officer and then a female officer at Piccadilly Gardens.
Yeah.
Just pounced on me for no reason.
Alright guys, this audit goes south real quick. We are right in the heart of Manchester City Centre, and Operation Servitor is in full swing. And when we say full swing, we mean it. Armed response vehicles parked up in plain sight, plainclothes officers scattered through the crowd trying to blend in, search dogs working the area, CCTV cameras covering every angle, and a heavy uniformed presence on top of all of that. This is not a routine patrol. This is a full-scale intelligence-led policing operation, and the auditor is right in the middle of it with his camera rolling. The officer tries to play it calm and collected, explains that the whole point of the deployment is that it is unpredictable, that nobody is supposed to know where they will show up next. But almost immediately, the auditor clocks a plainclothes officer standing on Market Street without even having to look hard. The officer does not deny it. He says that is actually part of the point. Be visible enough that anyone thinking about causing trouble thinks twice. The auditor is taking it all in, asking sharp questions, and giving nothing away about himself. The stage is fully set, and what follows over the next 20 minutes is one of the most revealing street encounters you will see on this channel.
And accused me of being in, being in the wrong place. What's it called? Hanging around.
Loitering.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Is it in Piccadilly Gardens?
Yeah. And everyone in the gardens is loitering.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you do see you again, I might just stop and say hello.
Okay.
But it's not to say that you're doing anything wrong.
Okay.
We try to interact with everyone. Okay. All right. You have a nice day.
You too. Yes, mate. Yeah.
Hey, what are you up to, pal?
Sorry?
What are you up to?
Nothing.
No? Alright, just wondering what you're helping me filming. Nothing against the law to that, I was just intrigued, that's
Just
all.
what I do. That's all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Where you been?
Nowhere. Up there.
Yeah? Just shopping?
No.
Are
we done?
Hey?
Are we done?
No, I'm just chatting to you. Do you want to chat?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
That's it.
You can ask me any questions you want. Do you want to know what we're doing here?
You want to know what I'm doing here?
Do you want to know what we're doing here?
I know what you're doing here.
What we're doing?
Operation Servitor, it's the 1984 thing, isn't it?
How do you know that? That's interesting. interesting.
Because I've been...
Just when you think the first encounter is wrapping up on a relatively civil note, the officer drops something that completely reframes this entire situation. He casually mentions that the auditor has already been spoken to by police earlier that same day. And not just once. 2 separate officers approached him at Piccadilly Gardens. One described as a foreign officer and one female officer, and both of them pulled him aside, accused him of loitering, and treated him like a suspect doing absolutely nothing wrong. The auditor confirms every single word of it. He was stood in a public space, minding his own business, and was pounced on with no justification whatsoever. Now here is where it gets telling. Rather than acknowledging how that experience might feel for an innocent member of the public, rather than showing any kind of accountability, the officer wraps up the conversation by saying he might stop and say hello again later if he sees him around. Said with a smile, like it is nothing. The auditor stays composed, but you can see it registering. This is stop number 2, and the day is far from over.
Stopped by officers on 2 separate occasions today. This is the 3rd.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
What's the idea behind the op? Is it to
Effectively,
reinstill public confidence in the police, or the opposite? Because I
it's
think,
unpredictable.
yeah, I think he's having the opposite effect then.
You don't think it's having the opposite effect?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because this is the 3rd time I've been stopped and I've done nothing wrong, I promise you.
Oh no, but listen to what I'm saying to you. We talk to everyone, all walks of life, it doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah, it's not really right though, is it? Listen, are we done here?
It's up to you, I'm just chatting to you, mate.
Alright buddy, listen, I've got to get off anyway. Alright buddy, see you later.
Just the police.
Okay.
Step over.
Sorry?
Oh, I'm just going to explain to you what we're doing today.
I know what you're doing today.
What's that?
Operation Servitor.
That's the one I've spoken to you, yeah?
3 times.
Obviously you've been spoken to 3 times, so you know exactly what we're talking about, don't you?
No.
Well, do you want me to explain it again to you? So what Operation Servitor
Can you
is,
explain why I keep getting stopped?
Say again?
Can you explain why I keep getting stopped?
I'm not stopping you, I'm just here to explain to you what Operation Servitor is.
Okay.
So like I say, it's unpredictable deployments all around Manchester Centre.
Okay.
Yeah? So what we're here to do is deter anything from low-level crime all the way to terrorism.
Okay.
Just things to do with hostile reconnaissance along that line.
Hostile reconnaissance.
Yes.
Okay.
This is now the 3rd stop of the day, and the auditor is not waiting around for an explanation this time. The moment the officer approaches him, before a full sentence even leaves the officer's mouth, the auditor names Operation Servitor out loud, breaks down exactly what it is and what it is designed to do, and makes it absolutely clear that he has already been through this twice today. The officer looks slightly caught off guard, but tries to push through with the standard script: community engagement, unpredictable deployment, deterring everything from low-level crime all the way up to terrorism. The auditor cuts straight through all of it. He tells the officer directly, calmly, and without raising his voice, that this operation is not building public confidence. It is destroying it. Every time an innocent person gets stopped for no reason, every time someone going about their day gets treated like a suspect, the relationship between the public and the police takes another hit. The officer has no meaningful response to that, and the auditor knows it. 3 stops in, and the picture is becoming very clear.
Along them lines, say anything from low-level crime all the way up until hostile reconnaissance.
Okay. Jesus
issue
Christ,
today
this
with being
guy,
stopped?
this guy, this guy. Look at him, look,
What's the
look,
issue
look.
being stopped today?
I don't know.
Just, oh, it is,
I
sorry,
keep getting
tell
stopped.
me.
Look, this guy's got an hard on for
Do
me.
you know
Look
the
at him.
reason why you're being stopped for?
No.
What do you think it might be?
No.
You don't know why it is?
No.
Very on edge, aren't you?
Well, I've been stopped 3 times. This is the 4th time.
Okay, so listen,
By a plainclothes.
All right, listen, yeah.
Yeah.
So you were stopped up there where a servitor deployment was. I know for
Yeah.
a fact that you've walked through us and been stopped again. So if you're that bothered about getting stopped, when we're stopping everyone, why would you come back through if you didn't want to get stopped?
Because I'm going back up to get to up there,
Why? What's up there?
where I want to be.
Why do you want to be up there?
None of your business. Why do you keep stopping me?
Well, we'll explain to you what Project Servitor is, okay? So we're just to engage with the community, speak to people, that's all, mate.
Okay.
No issue, we're not getting an issue.
Sure.
We're wondering, why is it you're so irate about the fact that people are just talking to you, explaining to you what Project Servitor is?
Okay, if I stopped you 4 times in a day,
You've not
on
stopped
separate
me,
occasions, no, I'm
And
talking
I wasn't aware that you'd been
hypothetically.
stopped. I wasn't aware that you'd been stopped
Okay.
prior to this, was I?
Okay. I've now explained to you I've been stopped. This is the 4th time. If I stopped you 4 times in a day, there'd be a problem, wouldn't there?
What it is, though,
You'd be looking at a harassment case, wouldn't you?
it's not
You'd be looking at a harassment
At the
case,
end of the
wouldn't
day,
you?
mate, all it is really
You
is
would
just
be looking at a
explaining
harassment
the
case, wouldn't you?
project
You're very
to you, that's all.
defensive. That's the difference. We stop people. I just spoke to someone for about 15
Okay.
minutes.
Unbelievably, before the third encounter has even fully wound down, a fresh officer steps in. This is now the fourth stop of the same day. The same man, the same public street, for separate police interactions in the space of a few hours. The auditor cuts him off immediately. He already knows about Servitor, already had it explained to him 3 separate times by 3 separate officers, and he is not sitting through it again. But this time, the auditor does not just push back on the operation itself. He goes straight for the legal question that nobody in a uniform wants to answer. He puts it to the officer plainly and directly. If someone stopped you 4 times in a single day on separate occasions with no reasonable suspicion, no crime being committed, nothing, would that not be harassment? Would you not be looking at a formal complaint? The officer goes quiet. There is no clean answer because there is no clean answer to give. The auditor has just laid out the legal reality of what has been happening to him all day, and the officer standing in front of him knows it.
He wasn't all irate. He went going, oh, none of your business, why are you doing this and that and this and that. So
Okay.
we're going to probe further.
Did you stop him 3 times prior?
I didn't stop. Did I stop you 3 times today?
I have been stopped. This is
Did
the
I
4th
stop
time.
you?
Exactly, we weren't aware you've been stopped, have we?
So, what is the purpose of the conversation?
We was to explain to you what Project Servitor is, but then now you're getting irate and defensive towards us. That's why we're asking you what's the issue. Where is it you're going to go?
Read it.
So you're fully aware of why we stopped you, so why are you acting like this?
Why do you keep
That
stopping me?
makes it-
Why do you keep stopping me?
When you act like this, when you've been
Right.
stopped, when you know exactly why we're
Right.
stopping you,
Yeah.
that makes you think the questions as why is it you don't
Alright, so I can go now.
Yeah, like, so you're not detained or anything like that. It was
So,
just
why did you stop me? And am I going to be stopped for a 5th time?
Potentially, I don't know.
This
It might be.
operation-
Okay.
Like I say, we're unpredictable around this city, you see.
You've read that.
Yeah.
This is an unpredictable operation.
Okay. Okay, just to let you know, it's in your code of practice and in the Royal College Policing Code of Ethics that you need to wear epaulets on your outermost layer of clothing. You haven't got any on display.
I'll give you my phone number.
Not
I'm
mine.
not fussed.
Yeah, but you're supposed to wear them on the outside.
I've not got them on. Okay, more for me, but I'm not hiding that information. If you ask me
Okay.
for my phone number, I'll give it you. No point getting.
I'm not interested in your collar number. I'm really not. All I'm interested in,
what you're trying to
because
do
you're the only
is-
one who's in the wrong.
No, I'm not in the wrong.
I'm not in the wrong.
I've never said you were in the wrong.
So why do you keep stopping me?
You've asked us to explain why you've been stopped. I've gone to do that. And as soon as
The auditor is not letting this go, and he should not have to. He keeps the pressure firmly on and demands a straight answer to a straight question. Why does he specifically keep getting stopped? Out of everyone in Manchester city centre that day, why is it him, again and again? The officer falls back on the exact same line that every officer before him has used. Completely random. Completely unpredictable. We talk to everyone, all walks of life, it does not matter who it is. The auditor does not accept it for a single second, and he makes that clear. He then asks the question that slices right through every bit of that deflection. Does he fit some kind of profile? Is there a criteria he happens to meet? Is there something about him specifically that keeps drawing police attention? The officer cannot answer it. He talks around it, he deflects, he tries to reframe the conversation, but he never actually addresses the question. For stops, 0 reasonable suspicion, and not one officer willing to give him a straight answer. The tension at this point is absolutely through the roof.
just come across right
I'm
over
fully
the
aware
top
of
of
why
me.
you've been stopped, aren't you?
No.
You've explained Project Servitor to you about 3 times.
Right, yeah, I've explained, yeah. I understand.
So you're aware then, aren't
I
you?
understand why I've been stopped, but why so many times?
Potentially, I don't know, like I say, it's unpredictable. I'm speaking to anyone in the public.
Weird, isn't
It's
it?
all about community engagement, isn't it? You tell me, why do you think you've been stopped? What is it about yourself why you think police want to talk to you?
You tell me.
I don't know, I'm asking you.
You tell me.
Like I say, it's completely random. We speak to anyone, it's completely unpredictable. We speak to
Do I fit the profile?
We're not looking
Do I
for
fit the
profile.
criteria?
There's no criteria, no profile.
I think I fit the criteria.
Community engagement.
What criteria is it you think you fit?
Criminal.
Why do you look like a criminal?
Why do I keep
No
being
one's called
stopped?
you a criminal. I'm not saying
Why do I
you're a
keep
criminal.
being stopped by
I stopped
police?
you to explain Project Servitor to you, not to accuse you of criminality.
Once again, this is an unpredictable operation. We might go there and there's another servitor that stop you. Won't they?
The next time, if you just explain to the cop, oh yeah, I know what Project Servitor is. I appreciate what you're doing because you're trying to deter terrorism. Do you know what I mean? You could appreciate it rather than acting like
1984, isn't it, guys? It's like 1984, isn't it?
1984.
Yeah.
What's really
George Orwell. George Orwell.
We're talking more about
1984.
I'm not being funny, mate. There was a suicide bomb. How long ago was it?
Do I look like it? Okay. Do I
What does
look?
a suicide bomb look like?
Do I look like a suicide bomber? Do I fit the profile?
What does a suicide bomb look like?
Do I fit the profile for a suicide?
I'm not
You
saying
go
you
through
are.
training for that. If that's why you've stopped
What
me.
I'm saying is, we're here.
Just when you think the auditor has exhausted every angle, he pivots and lands one of the sharpest points of the entire encounter. He brings up something very specific: the Royal College of Policing Code of Ethics and the officer's own code of practice, both of which are clear on the requirement that epaulets displaying an officer's identification must be worn and visible on the outermost layer of clothing at all times while on duty. This officer has none on display. Not hidden, not obscured, completely absent. The officer tries to brush it off, acts like it is a minor detail not worth engaging with. The auditor does not raise his voice, does not get aggressive, just states the facts plainly and lets them sit there. He then refuses the collar number entirely and tells the officer something that stops him in his tracks. You are the only person standing here who is actually in breach of the rules. You are the only one in the wrong. The officer has absolutely nothing to come back with, and that silence is far louder than anything he could have said.
To talk and speak to everyone in the public.
Boring.
To explain what the servitor is.
You are not? Okay.
You know what it is.
Okay.
So you just make an issue out, and that's why we're wondering why you're making this issue.
Just to make you aware, have there been any terror plots foiled in Greater Manchester by stopping random members of the public?
We don't know. You can't tell that, can you? We're here to deter it, aren't we? How can you quantify that? You tell me how you can quantify that.
So are you accusing me, or do you have suspicions that I am a terrorist?
We certainly don't know.
Do I fit the terrorist profile?
Terrorist, you tell me. Someone who's anti-police and doesn't want to talk to
I'm not anti-police, I'm not a Marxist. I'm not
You're
anti-police.
not explaining to us what is it you're doing and why you're acting like this to us. You're not explaining.
Acting like what? You cause interaction.
You're filming us for one.
For my own protection.
What are we going to do to you?
I don't know.
Speak to you and explain.
You've got no body
Project
cam on.
Servitor is.
You've not even got that switched on.
Explain to you what Project Servitor is. You're not letting us do that.
4 times today.
Well, how are we supposed to know that?
Because I told you, second you came up to me, I said, I know what you're doing here. I know Project...
I don't know that, do I?
Observatory. I told you.
I know now.
Alright.
But then after that conversation, you behave like this, haven't you?
Okay.
Pulled out a leaflet and gone, I know what it is. Well, if you say to us, oh yeah, I've been spoken to about
Make it
Servitor.
difficult.
Told him 10 minutes ago.
I understand the operation. Thank you. I've been explained. He'll just finish off the conversation. He'll be gone. But what has happened is we've come to speak to you.
This is where the auditor goes completely on the offensive, and it is something to watch. He looks the officer dead in the eye and asks him straight, does he fit the profile of a suicide bomber? Is that what this is really about? For stops, plainclothes officers, armed presence. Is that the suspicion sitting underneath all of this? The officer immediately deflects, goes back to the community engagement line, talks to everyone, no profile, no criteria. The auditor does not let it go. He then asks an even harder question. Can the officer name a single terror plot that has been foiled in Greater Manchester as a direct result of stopping random members of the public on the street? Can he quantify it? Can he point to one example that justifies what has happened to the auditor today? The officer cannot. Not one example, not one number, not one piece of evidence. The auditor then draws the comparison that has been hanging over this entire encounter. What is happening here, mass random stops, blanket surveillance, treating the public as suspects by default, is exactly the kind of thing that happens under authoritarian regimes. The officer calls him argumentative. The auditor calls it what it is, and he is not wrong.
Okay. I'm not anti-police.
Why you acting the way you have, that's all.
I'm not anti-police. I'm not a Marxist. I'm not a communist.
So now you understand
The only
why
one
we're
who's
doing what
acting
we are
like...
doing. You understand what we're trying to deter.
No, because this is
No, you
exactly
don't.
what
You don't.
communism
I'll
is.
explain it to you.
This is exactly what communism is.
Oh, communism.
This happens under communism.
We're not in a
And
political
Marxism.
argument.
What?
We're not having a political argument. What we're here to do is, like we say, Project Servitor, we work businesses, CCTV, there's a good chance that if you go there and you act the same way that you've acted now, you're going to get stopped, aren't you?
I'm not acting in any manner. I wasn't acting in any manner
It's very argumentative.
Throughout. I spoke to a guy
I'd say
there.
that's acting in
I can't argue if someone doesn't cause an interaction in the first place, can I? So if you leave me alone, then there will be no argument for me to make.
Speak to the public.
Okay.
So I spoke to a person
Is
there
this
for about 10 minutes. He didn't raise any issues. He was
Okay.
on his way. We had a nice conversation. We come and speak
consensual
to you.
though, wasn't it? Wasn't it
Hostile
consensual?
straight
It was
away.
consensual, wasn't it?
It doesn't matter, does it? I mean,
It don't matter to you.
You can
Oh.
leave if you want. Go on then.
There's no point in you.
Can I
You
go?
don't want
You're the
an
one who's
argument,
wanted to
leave.
stand here.
Sorry?
You're the one who stayed here. We've not
You
told
barged
you
in
can't
front of
leave.
me
Yeah.
from that wall
Yeah,
with your
spoke to you.
mate who's
Spoke to you.
disappeared. Where is he?
At what point?
Barged in front of me
At no point have I
and
told
said,
you you've got to
I'm
stay.
Greater
Have I
Manchester
told
Police.
you you've got to stay?
Just come over here a
Yeah,
minute.
have a chat with you.
That
I can
is not how
explain
you
to
chat
what
to members of the
I've explained to you
public.
what Project Servitor is.
Boring.
And at no point have I said you can't
Boring.
go. Going, okay, yeah, that's very
Seen a bit.
See you later,
Seen a
sir.
bit, lads.
Have a lovely day. We'll see you soon.
Crack on.
The auditor brings this whole thing home, and he does it with complete composure. He strips it right back to basics. There is no argument here, there is no hostility, there never was. If they leave him alone, there is nothing to argue about. It is that simple. He then addresses the officer's claim that he has been acting hostile throughout, and he dismantles it cleanly. This interaction was never consensual. The officer physically stepped in front of him on a public street, blocked his path, and demanded his attention. That is not a conversation. That is a stop. And it happened 4 times in a single day to a man who did absolutely nothing wrong from start to finish. He tells them plainly, go and find an actual terrorist, go and find someone actually causing harm, go and do the job you are supposed to be doing. Then he walks off, completely calm, cool, and collected, sarcastically predicting that a 5th stop is probably already on its way. And honestly, after everything you have just watched, you would not bet against it. This is what real accountability looks like on the street. No aggression, no drama. Just a man who knows his rights and refuses to be treated like a criminal for simply existing in public. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.